Ladies and gentlemen, in this edition, I have a video. It's a 31-second video, which is fitting for the ADHD sheep because their attention span is about 35 seconds. And then they have to get back to their gender studies class or working at McDonald's. So, Priorities USA, a super PAC that Democrats hate. Oh, wait, that's the Hillary Clinton super PAC. Sorry. Put out this 31-second video, Donald Trump, I love war. And I have no doubt that Donald Trump has warmonger tendencies. I have no doubt about that. But it would be crazy not to mention, I would be remiss not to mention that Hillary Clinton, how many wars has she voted against or made speeches against since 2001 in either her capacity as Secretary of State or a senator? Zero. But this 31-second video is, like I said, it's an ADHD sheep. Keep it dumb it down for the sheep. Name all the wars that Hillary Clinton's voted against or spoke out against since 2001. None. She's in the tank for Iraq. She is in the tank for Afghanistan and the nation building there. She's in the tank for the Patriot Act, as Donald is. Donald actually might be a little bit less of an interventionist because he's skeptical of NATO. And if you remember, and I'll have all the links down below, when Donald Trump suggested leaving NATO, do you remember when Ted Cruz and Hillary Clinton both almost had a baby over it? And the strange bedfellows, Ted Cruz and Hillary Clinton. But he needs to say we're just going to leave NATO rather than trying to make them pay. But he may actually be less of a warmonger than Hillary. So Hillary Clinton referring to someone else as a warmonger would be like Adolf Hitler calling General Amin a warmonger and a anti-humanitarian. That's how crazy. No, it's that crazy. So Hillary Clinton, you remember Gaddafi? We came, we saw, he died. So what's all this stuff about spiking the football in victory laps over death? And then saying nobody died in Benghazi. I hate to say it, but there are 4 people died at the consulate, Hillary. And I hate to say there were civilian deaths when we went in there and steamrolled Gaddafi's government. You know, I don't know. Your ADHD sheep, like I said, their little 31-second video, they don't know that because they're stupid. And you treat them as such, which I guess I don't blame you. By the way, I refer to Barack Obama as Barry Oboingo because there's a fake doctor here on YouTube who is a huge bigot that calls everybody else a bigot, and that'll just get her wound up because I know she might be watching this. But in short, Hillary Clinton's in the tank for Libya, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan. She loves NATO. She's gotten endorsements from all kinds of bureaucrats involved in NATO's apparatus, all kinds of people who money grubbing, hat in hand, looking for the U.S. to spend money on their security so they can drag us into conflicts with Russia. There has not been a conflict. Hillary Clinton, if it weren't for John McCain, she would have been the biggest warmonger in the Senate at that time, and maybe Lindsey Graham, who is John McCain's little vassal, and he's a piece of garbage too. In fact, they're both pieces of garbage. But anyway, I have a list of videos there. Now, this isn't ADHD 1-minute videos for stupid people. I get into some serious details in this, exposing Hillary Clinton as a huge warmonger, a huge supporter of the Patriot Act, a huge interventionist, a huge globalist, a huge piece of garbage. So if you don't like Donald Trump for that, well, I hate to tell you, you don't like Hillary Clinton either. But maybe you don't care. That's part, it might be, oh, we don't care. It's like the people who, they were really against Bush's Patriot Act, even though Congress signed it, of course, and sent it to his desk, and most Democrats voted for it. Bush's Patriot Act, and they were upset with the Patriot Act, and then they voted for Obama in 2012. And they were still upset at the Patriot Act, and now they're voting for Hillary Clinton in 2016. So I have to say there's a lot of people, I'd like to give them credit for being intelligent and just not caring and trying to fool people, but I don't think they're too bright. So anyways, look at those videos. I have totally debunked that. So if you voting against Donald Trump because he's a warmonger and a supporter of the Patriot Act, well, you shouldn't vote for Hillary Clinton too. So my advice is, if you don't want the Second Amendment destroyed, because Hillary Clinton and I know that's not a topic here, but if you're an avid supporter of the Second Amendment and an anti-Patriot Act person and an anti-U.S. military all over the world person, then Gary Johnson's your guy. That's all I need to say. I've debunked it all in all those videos. I don't need to say anymore. Have a nice day, and don't thank me now.